What is up? I'm BreeKay with Airbit, and in this video, I'm gonna give you tips for finishing tracks in your DAW. So the first tip is to create a checklist of what you need to get done. Whether that's what you need to get done in a single session or a specific time of day that you need to set aside to work on music, write it all down. Does the track need different drums? Do different instruments in the track need to be EQ'd? Write all of that down and schedule a time to do it. You can do this by physically writing down a list, typing out a list in your phone, or even utilizing project management tools like Trello or Asana. This will allow you to stay on track and help you actually accomplish something every single time you sit down to create, rather than just working aimlessly. The second tip is make sure you focus on arrangement. This is not only an opportunity to add more elements to your track, but also to subtract. I once heard Graham Cochran of the Recording Revolution say that you know a track is done not when you have nothing else to add to it, but when you have nothing else to take away from it. Compositional balance is important, especially if you're making beats to add to your beat store for artists to buy. Make sure that you leave room in your beats for the artist and not overload the beats with too many elements. After all, you want your beats to inspire artists to write. The third tip is be consistent with your work. Set aside time to work on music, make a schedule, and stick to it. If you can spend an allocated amount of time every single day to work on music, that is fantastic. But if you can't do every day, try scheduling some time a few times a week to dedicate to just working on music, and you will notice that you will be finishing tracks more frequently. Use iterative production to help you finish tracks, and iterative production is just gradually building upon your beats in small increments. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your beats do not have to be either. But if you keep working at them consistently and focus on your checklist like we talked about earlier, you will find yourself being more productive overall. Tip number 4 is embrace imperfections. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in a constant cycle of making tweaks to a piece of work that's already up to par. Realize that music is art, and art is not perfect. Now, this is not an excuse to be lazy. If you hear blatant things in your beats that need to be fixed, go ahead and fix those. But once you've done your best and put enough time in, sometimes moving on and putting your work out there is the best way to move forward. Through putting your work out there, you'll continuously grow and learn with each release over the course of your career. And tip number 5 is collaborate. If you've been stuck on the same track for weeks and you don't know what to do with it, send it to your producer friends or peers that have been wanting to collaborate. Or even if you just put it out there on social media or in your group chats that you've been stuck on this track, and just ask if anybody wants to finish it, and then you guys could either release it together, or if you put it up for sale, you guys could split the profits. There's no sense in sitting on unreleased tracks if there are others out there who want to and can help you finish them. And I think that is all my tips for today. Do you guys have any tips for how you finish tracks? Let us know in the comments. We post videos here every week to help you along your music production journey, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button now if you're not already subscribed, and also go ahead and click that notification bell so that you do not miss a single video from us. Again, I am BreeKay with Airbit. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.